Hello, 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 and welcome to the big new show. Hello. Hey, everybody, how's it going? Live from Vic's Bar. Actually live. Again, live. Was it ever live? We tried to do it live, and it was a nightmare. But now I am live from Vic's Bar. What's up, people? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Let's get that right out of the way. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Hello, hello, hello. I certainly hope you can. This is the big news show. This is episode number 22, which is the 22nd number if you start from 1. Hello, hello, hello. Marta Weller chiming in saying hello, hello. You can hear me. You can see me. And live is awesome, says Patricia Bradshaw. So far, so good, huh? Yeah, live from Vic's Bar. It's just me. Been out digging holes in the ground again. I don't know where else you would dig holes in the ground. I don't know why I had to say that part. I could have just said I was digging holes, and you guys have been like, in the sky, in the side of your house. No, in the ground. Yeah, I'm digging out this area under the deck that's right outside here, actually. You can't see because I got it all blocked for lighting purposes. I'm going to make a screened-in porch. Put a floor in it. I'm not sure exactly what kind. Maybe like a wooden deck floor. But maybe like a bluestone floor. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But it's like half underground. So it's going to be this like kind of sheltered little screened-in area under the deck. And I'm excited. I'm excited about it. And it feels good to dig in the dirt. Yes, hearing and seeing. Sound and video, yes to both. And I have your comments now. They're all coming in here. I've got them set up so I can actually, I don't have to look aside and read them on the iPad. I can actually see them on the screen. Sound is good too. I try to up the volume, you guys. Not a shallow grave con. No, a screened-in porch. Close. You were close. Do you dig graves? Yeah, they're all right. Thanks. Glad you like the pool table. Abyss Miniature Studios. I redid it. I refelted it during lockdown. I was like, you know what? And I actually have a light. I could light it up. If you guys want to take a closer look at the pool table, I could turn the light on for you. Hello, Sierra. I'm Kira. It's Kira. I'm forgetting. You told me how to say it, and I forgot. 22 in 2022. That is absolutely right. Episode number 22. And you know what? Let's get right to the drive-by, folks. You know what this one is. It's time for you to drink your drink. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for joining me again on a Sunday night. Sunday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We sit around the bar and we talk and bullshit, and you guys chat. And I chat back, and we have a few laughs. Red velvet pool table is right. Yep. Pool tables, cupcakes, what have you. Cheers, everybody. Be it beer, be it water, be it whiskey, be it wine. You enjoy a bit of yours, and I'll enjoy a bit of mine. Cheers, folks. It's episode number 22 of the big news show, which honestly isn't that new. It's not that big. Neither of the adjectives in the name is fitting anymore. But it's fun. It's a hang. For those of you who are just joining and never have before, if you're there, I don't know if you are or not, this is what this is. Some people are like, this isn't funny. Your stand-up's funny. This isn't funny last time, which was fine. And you guys were awesome to like come to my defense. You guys were like, hey, we will fucking kill you. Which I appreciated. But, you know, people have expectations, I guess. This is just a hang. It's just a hang. I was just sitting at the bar. Someone's going to drop by a bit later. But just sitting at the bar. We're just shooting the shit, man. Howdy, Jeff Davis. Found your stand-up recently and loved it. Nice. Decided to stop in and see this show. Nice work, Jeff Davis. Thanks, man. Thanks for popping in. Air hockey, I don't know, Raphael. Air hockey, that's madness. Why is it 1983 here? Am I running a summer camp? Air hockey is pretty fun, but it kind of bangs up your knuckles. What's up, Ski? Ski just chiming in, saying hello. I have in front of me tonight's list of things about what number episode it is. One of the reasons Emma's not here anymore, she just couldn't take the excitement of this segment. And these are no exception. These special things about the number 22. Yeah, he was a dick. He was all right. He just he was expecting something else. He thought I was going to be. Here's the weird part. How could this possibly be like stand-up? It couldn't. People think that stand-up is just like something that you just do. But no, like you watch a set, it's honed, it's polished, it's been worked on, you know. This is just a chat. It's just a hang. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Enough about that. So happy to see all you guys, and by that I mean your names on a screen. I'm kind of looking forward to it too again, which is good. We're trying to figure this out, you know, like this feels good to me. I'm happy to be here. And Emma has joined the chat, by the way. A couple of you guys are chiming in already. I've gotten into joke cane fights with 2 old men and a kid. They were, what are you talking about, Spinal? What's up, Bacon Bits? And Laura Miskin, how are you guys? Oh, you guys are at your parents again. Happy birthday, Dad. Babe, you're tuning in just in time. I'm about to. Whoa! Easy on the hearts for Emma, you guys. Come on now. Think about me for a second. Remember we used to do that every episode? You're just in time, babe. I'm about to read the exciting significance of the number 22. If you can find a board emoji, go ahead and pop that up there. 22 is a palindromic number. Yeah. No kidding. That's the first fact on the page of interesting 22 facts. It's the same going forwards as going backwards. Here's one that's kind of interesting. 22 divided by 7 is pi. So, if you are hungry, it's a pie joke. Get it? All you have to do is divide. Oh, defending me reminded you of that story. That sounds like a crazy story. Joke cane fights. I'm not sure what those are, but thanks for coming to my aid again. Oh, wow, a lot of stuff coming in. Grandmother came up from Arizona. We had a nice dinner at a local restaurant. Nice. Sweet Carolines. Do you guys sing it when you're there? Oh. Without the get laid, get fucked part? Like, how did that get in there? What happened? I was at a bar once and all these people started singing. I was like, what the fuck? Why are people yelling get laid, get fucked during Sweet Caroline? Shit was hilarious. So weird. The number 22 is double 11. These are the worst facts ever. The Titanic was traveling at a speed of 22 knots when it slammed into the iceberg. I don't know if that's true, but I guess it's kind of entertaining. Reminds me of something that I've shared on the show before, that article that I saw that said some artifacts from the Titanic were going to be shown for the last time. And I'm like, well, what are you going to do with them then? Just put them in a room somewhere. You might as well throw them back in the fucking ocean. The atomic number 22 is the atomic number of titanium. Yes, I found Stella's in the can. Hooray. Yep, they had them. They seem to be having them again of late. Interesting thing about the Stella cans. For one, every time I say Stella can, it makes me think of pelicans. Stella-can, pelican. They have 2 different sized cans you can get Stella in, 11.2 fluid ounces or 12 fluid ounces. And a lot of places I think that sell them don't know the difference because they're the same price. 22 is the atomic number of titanium. There are 22 letters in the Hebrew alphabet. From back to front. Get it? You start at the back. The Paramount Pictures logo has 22 stars. No idea if there's any significance to that at all, but it's apparently that's true. In both kinds of football, meaning soccer or football, there are 22 players on the field at a time. In big, this is the most. You're right, babe. This is the most boring shit ever. I think it's interesting. I really do. Once in a while, there's one little thing that's kind of interesting. In bingo, and here's tonight's part that's kind of interesting. In bingo, 22 is referred to as two little ducks. That might be the most ridiculous blow up ever. Catch 22. Here we are again. Remember, we talked about it on the 18th episode because it was possibly going to be a Catch 18. Catch 22, Joseph Heller's 1961 novel gave rise to the expression Catch 22, which means a dilemma or a quandary. Steve says, just Con can call you Moose. The average person takes 11 seconds to say 22. That's a slow speaking average persona. 2 little ducks. I have 2 little ducks. Bingo. In Jay-Z's song 22 Twos, he rhymes the words two, T-O-O, two, T-O, and two, T-W-O, 22 times in the first verse. How about that? Makes sense. I mean, it's called 22 Twos. I always thought it was 20 tutus. In fact, I've never even heard of it until now, so that was a lie. The United States Air Force stealth fighter is the F-22 Raptor. F/22 is the largest f-stop, which means the smallest aperture on most single-lens reflex cameras. 22. Here are 22 uninteresting facts about the number 22. I'm going to read each of them 22 times. A traditional tarot card deck has 22 cards, and last but not least, in French slang, 22 is a warning that the cops are coming, man. 22, 22, 22, 22. That means 22, in case you guys are wondering why I was making that weird noise. It's because that means 22. Welcome to episode number 22 of the Big News Show. If you're typing right now, if you're trying to type, please don't sing. I don't blame you. Here I am at Triple B Studios. I got little bobblehead Ben here is with me. I got the little mini cab. I know some of you guys like to see it. I bet you didn't know that the door's open on this bad boy. This is actually the original cab that we used on Cash Cab. I had it shrunk down so I could keep it on my desk. There's still one of the crew is in there, and he's tiny. He's been in there for years. Somebody's like, that's not funny. This show's not funny. I like it. Sorry. Oh, son of a bitch, everybody. I've been out digging a hole in the yard. I'm digging under the deck. And it made me think of a movie quote, which is this. Well, I never dug a fucking hole before. I know you guys must know that. Well, I never dug a fucking hole before. It's not a great impression, but I don't think that matters. Remember, we're looking for the character's name, the movie, the actor, and the character's name. Okay, so chime in when you want. Ski says, I chuckled at the shrunken cash cab bit. All right. I'm glad. I'm glad someone enjoyed it. Not a joke. Not a fucking joke, all right? You think I'm fucking around here? This is real. It even has the super fancy... I remember when those were new. That's how old I am. And I was like, oh, this is the coolest thing ever. Loved them. Oh, maybe I shouldn't drink so much. Maybe I should slow down on the beverages. I'm excited, you guys. I have a show coming up Tuesday night. I'm doing a live show. That's 2 nights from now at a place called Jenks Comedy Club in Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Point Pleasant, New Jersey, Jenks Comedy Club this Tuesday, the 19th at 8:30 p.m. It's going to be fun. It'll be funner if more you guys come there. You should come out. It's going to be a good time. That's the Ben that looks like he does on TV. Which Ben is that? This one? The little one? What am I, a joke to you? Ben, do you remember the episode of Cash Cab with Michael Malice? I guess it's time for a viewer question, everybody. And here it is. It's from Abyss Miniature Studios. And the question is, Ben, do you remember the episode of Cash Cab with Michael Malice? No. Moving on. I don't know who that is. Laura says, may your show go swimmingly. Thank you, Laura. Appreciate that. 2 for Tuesday. That's right. It's 2 for Tuesday. I used to love that. I used to love the radio, just the radio in the car. 2 for Tuesday was great because you get, if you like the artist, they play 2 songs by the same artist in a row. Jenkinson's on the boardwalk in Point Pleasant is right. But it's Jenks Comedy Club. I don't know if it's the same space. Apparently it's like a pretty nice club from what I've heard. A couple of guys, funny guys opening. It's going to be a good time for like a Tuesday. It's going to be pretty good. Pretty good. Did you guys guess? I didn't see a guess. I have yet to see a guess about the movie quote. I thought you guys would just know that one. Honey, I Shrunk the Cab. Nice, Laura. I thought you guys would just be all over that one. Drink some H2O and some more H2O too. Just not H2O2. Yeah, don't drink that. Although some of that you could goggle with. Yeah, just north of Seaside. Yep. Seaside's neighbor to the north. Seaside Heights. It's the Heights. No guesses for the movie. What, I never dug a fucking hole before? I can't believe you guys haven't just said that, named it like 17 times already. Specifically 17. That's what I was expecting. No one guessed. Yeah, no one guessed, Marta. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. But people just didn't guess. I've been watching a little golf. Sometimes I love watching golf, and then I just like get to the point where I'm like, all right, I can't. That's enough. I can't spend too much more. I can't spend this much more time. Laura Miskin, Goodfellas, I don't know. Goodfellas is correct. Patricia says Joe Pesci from Casino. No, but it is Pesci in Goodfellas. But we need the character name. We need the name of the character. What, I never dug a fucking hole before? Yes, James Plot. Goodfellas. Oh, that was you guessing Joe Pesci. Yeah, it's Pesh. Spinal hasn't heard it, doesn't remember it. Just chime in if you know it, okay? Just kidding, man. Yeah, That's it. It's Joe Pesci in Goodfellas, in the part of Tommy DeVito. Tommy DeVito's the name. Did I see Tiger's last putt on the 18th hole at St. Andrews? No, not yet. Not yet. Total guess, and I think you were right. You were right, James. Yes. Well done. No, I haven't seen that. I'm going to watch the highlights. $2 from Elizabeth Fahey and a little fox with hearts. Thank you. Thank you, Elizabeth. That's going to get everybody another fresh drink. We're going to toast it. Thank you very much, Elizabeth, for $2. Guys, I was thinking about setting up a membership deal on the YouTube page and making this show a part of that membership. So you'd have to get the basic membership to my YouTube channel to partake in this show, and that would be like $1.99 or $2.99 a month. You guys are a big, very important part of this show and why we do it. So let me know how you would feel about that. Would you sign up, or would you be like mad at me for charging? But for now, cheers, folks. Time to drink your drink. Cheers, everybody. Good times, people. When I was a kid, my grandfather used to say that something to be said about a hard day's work, and in my head, I'd be like, yeah, it sucks. But I'll tell you what, man. A little working in the yard, digging a hole, mowing a lawn, weed whacking, feels good. Makes you feel good. Makes me feel like I've accomplished something. I guess I have. I moved some dirt. Moved a little dirt. Marta says, I watched the whole last day pre-cut to see Tiger. Big fan of the Tiger Woods, huh? Marta? Steve, I've been at Disneyland. I'm not sure. I think I missed a couple of things. Sorry, I'm rolling back up here trying to catch up. You know what? I'm just not gonna. I can't catch everything and also do like a show. Yes, mowing the lawn is oddly relaxing. You're absolutely right. Oh, wow, another $5. Thank you. Please tell me how to say your name again. I think it's Kira. I think is how you told me to say it. Ben Bailey Boulevard. What's up, Diddy? Diddy 1847. You bet he did. It's starting to escalate. Uh-oh. Physical labor builds muscles and character. James, wow. That is some old school. That's like some shit a gym teacher would say to you back in the 60s. Physical labor builds muscles and character. Pick up your shovel and get to work. It's true. I guess it is. Sense of accomplishment for sure, Con. It's just more. There's something even more simple than that. Just doing it, like it just feels good. Maybe it's just because you can like focus on that and put other stuff out of your head, and just the focus feels good. I feel like focus is a lack of focus is a very common thing these days for people. Wow, you guys are all jumping in with $5. Amazing. So I guess that's an answer to my question about memberships. You're saying that I wouldn't be charging enough at $1.99 or $2.99 for the month. Thank you, Patricia, for saying don't forget to hit the like button. You guys are the best, man. So nice. Diddy, I love that you just chimed in. I'm not sure who you are. But I feel like I've seen you on here before, but I love that you just chimed in and said Ben Bailey Boulevard. For years, I don't know how many of you guys know Bill Burr, comedian extraordinaire, Bill Burr. Most of you, I would assume, do. But he's a good friend of mine. We've been buddies in comedy for a long time. And for a long time, we would call each other and like mostly get voicemail and just leave a message. And he would always go, Ben Bailey Boulevard, and from my job application bit. Wow, $5. What, you guys are spoiling me. And Kelf, hey, what's up, Kelf? Kelf says, take it from the cranky old lady on the porch. There'll be plenty of time to sit when you're old and creaky. I'm getting a little creaky. I'm getting a little old and creaky as it is. But yeah, so Bill, no, Bill Burr's not the special guest today, Ski. But maybe at some point, if he ever comes, I've told him he's got to come check out my studio before, but we are both quite busy, as you guys would imagine. But so he would, if I'd get a message from him, and it'd be him going, Ben Bailey Boulevard, and then I would leave him a message saying, for some reason, because he has this great bit about how women would say, why is it that I get paid $1 less to do the same job? And the answer was, because for some reason, if we're all on a ship and the thing starts to go down, you and the kids get to leave, and I have to stay there. And he would go, because for some reason. Very funny bit. Very funny dude. I'm sure you guys, if you don't know Bill, check him out. I'm sure you do, though. Bacon Bits, gonna have to watch this back later. Benito. Been busy cooking and talking with mother-in-law. Very nice. Enjoy. Watch whenever you like, man. Marta's favorite bit is the job application. Thank you very much. Ben Bailey Boulevard. What's up, Chooch? Old Billy Blue Balls would be great. Somebody else called him that one time, and I don't know what that's a reference to, but that's fucking funny. Yes, Bill plays the drums. We have jammed together only one time. Thank you, Patricia, now paying me $3. Thank you very much. We have only played music together one time, Bill and I, and it was at Madison Square Garden. He calls me. He goes, I'm finally going to have a chance. I'm finally going to be able to jam together. And I'm like, nice. You're going to come see the studio? And he writes back, no, I have someplace better. And I'm like, I'm offended, but like curious. And then he writes MSG. So he's doing a stand-up show there. And we went and with a bunch of guys, the goddamn Comedy Jam guys and I, and a couple of like industry dudes that play, and we just jammed to an empty garden. You know, there's just like the staff, but man, it was fun. Super fun. Thank you, Patricia Bradshaw, for $3. I'm raking in the money on this one. Raking it in. And I guess that's the answer. You guys are giving me the answer to my question about memberships. Would you pay $3 a month? Diddy. Boom! $9 from Diddy. Oh, my God. I feel like this is an auction. But I'm not doing that annoying. Why do they have to talk so fast at an auction anyway? Like, slow down. Slow down a little. You might do better. What if people had a little more time? Sold. I don't know why they do that. Yeah, jamming out at MSG was amazeballs. It was super fun. At one point, we had the stage for like an hour and a half, and the crew has to bring your gear in and stuff because it's a union thing. So, I just like pulled up, and the roadies just brought my amps and guitars in, and like we just like we hung out. We might have smoked a little bit, and then we just went and played. And for a while, it was like everybody wanted to play, so it was like you had to wait or you had to be, you know. Not that there were a ton of us, but then there came a point when like people were kind of over it for a minute, and I was just like, all right, I'll just stay up here. So I was just up on the stage at the Garden for like 10 minutes, and no one else was playing. I was just playing, I played Little Wing all by myself. It was like, it's one of my favorite memories. And I just had my eyes closed, and I was singing it and playing it. And I forgot, I just got lost. And then I remember opening my eyes and going, yep, I really am standing on the stage at Madison Square Garden right now. Holy shit. What guitar am I playing? I have a handful that I really love, but I have a 68 refurbished 68 SG, which is probably my favorite guitar. It just sounds the best. Ski, what did you already say? I said that already, Ben, but I didn't see what you said before that. You don't want people to think at an auction. You want them to react. Oh, okay, con. So you're defending the but nobody can understand what the fuck they're saying. I mean, I'm not saying slow it down a lot, like, do I hear one? I'm saying just like slow it down a little so that you can actually understand what the hell they're saying. Raphael loves the owl bit. Nice. We have owls at our house that are really loud in the trees near my window, and I could hear them and immediately thought of you, your owl bit. Really happened. The owl bit really happened to me, strangely enough, in Rotterdam, Holland, at the Hotel Van Walsum. There's like an alley behind it, and there was like a vine growing up the building, and there was just this giant white owl. And I kept going over and peeking out the window, and he's looking at me every time, And I was very in the moment, and wrote a bit about it. I'm like, well, if I'm going to be laying here, this is funny, So yeah, that's where that came from. Really happened to me. They can be very annoying. At first, it's cool. Yeah, refurb 68 SG. Yep. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. A friend of mine was like, I'm thinking of selling them. I was like, I'll take it. Like, he didn't even get it out of his mouth. McBangus is yelling, no! Not the steak knife. Yeah. Perhaps the bird was unhappy. I did that bit for a long time, and it evolved, That's the good ones. They evolve. One night, it just popped into my head out of the blue. I said, he put down his lollipop. Yes, a snowy white owl in the middle of a city. Like, what was he doing there? Who does he think he is? I was on a tour doing shows in Holland with my good friend DC Benny, who some of you guys know. He's been a guest on the previous iteration of this show. We used to do Tall But True together. Very funny guy, good friend. He and I and Leslie Jones were all on a tour of Holland, and it was, man, we had a good time. Mark G, boom, dropping $10.50. This is the most I've made to do a show. I mean, this sort. What's up, Mark G? Thanks, man. Cheers, buddy. I'm chatting with Hooers on Tinder and listening to this. Oh, wow. Hooers? Like owls or whoas? She's a hooer. Buying Hwokers. White Owl was a cigar. Oh, didn't know that. Who dat, Mark G? The Leslie Jones. Yeah. Back then she was just Leslie Jones. We all were just our names, and man, did we have a great time. She was hilarious and still is, of course. Maybe the snowy white owl was just passing by in his migration route. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. It's possible. Marta, are you having typing issues again? You retracted a message. The Sam Adams. That's Sam Adams, your cousin from Boston commercial. I thought it was Bill at first when I heard it. I'm not sure what that means. Fly by night. Let's see who gets it. I'm having a hard time keeping up with all of your chatting, folks. Oh man. Yeah, the owl kept me up, man. He was a real jerk. But I got that whole bit out of it. I did that all around in Holland, and then I did it in New York, and it was like I remember coming back from that trip, doing shows in theaters all over the country. We stayed in Amsterdam, and we drove. A guy drove us in like a rented van truck that had like gear and shit in the back too, all over the place, and it was like back and forth every day. So it was exhausting, and we were partying, and the tour was sponsored by Lucky Strike cigarettes. So there were just cigarettes everywhere, like, every green room, every van ride, everything. There were just Lucky Strike smokes everywhere. Like people that didn't even smoke were smoking. It was fun. It was exhausting, but it was really fun. And I did that bit, and I did shows in theaters around Holland for like 16, 18 days, something like that, a long run, pretty long. And then I remember it was one of those times that I came back to New York, and I was back in the clubs in New York, and I felt like a stand-up superhero. Like I just my powers of stand-up were strong, having done it in these foreign markets to people who, English wasn't their first language and everything for so long. It just made it feel, easier when I came back. It was like swinging with the donut on, doing the shows out and abroad. So super fun, man. What does LSMFT stand for? How rude is that of me? You use a long acronym, and then I make you type out the whole thing. You guys are talking about a Rush album. Loved some Rush. Loved me some Rush when I was a boy. Losing track of what I'm doing here, you guys. I printed out my list of facts about the number 22, and then the printers are the only appliance. Are they an appliance? Printers are the only appliance that you use it, and then it just keeps doing shit for like an hour. Right? You print something, and 10 minutes later, it's like... You're like, what the fuck's going on over there? It's a printer. You turn that thing on, it's like, don't leave me. Don't leave me alone again. Lucky Strikes means full taste. Is that one of their old things? Lucky Strike. Full taste. Removed. Full taste taken from you by Lucky Strikes. And they were good for you. Doctors recommend them, I'm sure. Printers suck. Printers sucketh. They are problematic. They tend to be problematic. And then, like I said, they just keep doing shit. Like, what is it doing? What is the printer doing 14 minutes after I used it to print a single page? It's just like, you know what? I'm still here. I'm gonna make it known. I'm just gonna move my print head a little just to remind you, or just waiting at the ready, and then finally, like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna shut off. Maybe that's what it's doing. And as soon as you think it's off, it makes another noise. My printer never made a noise like that. Not even close to that. Green Stamps. Office Space. Great movie. Yeah. I'm going to need you to go ahead. Marta's dad smoked White Owl cigars. I remember them. It was mentioned earlier, right? I think I remember the pack now. I feel like it had a picture of a white owl on it. Of course it did. Exactly. Yes, the printer says who owns who. It's like, I own you. You want something printed out? You got to treat me well. You got to treat me well. Lucky Strikes and Pall Malls. Kelf's dad smoked Lucky Strikes and Pall Malls. Yep. This is just a show of me reading your comments. Watch Ben read comments. Silently. You read aloud. I'll read aloud while you read a soft. That's what my high school English teacher used to say. Have you seen my stapler? Office Space. Have you seen my that poor guy? I feel so bad for him. That is a very funny movie. Office Space. It's great when they take the equipment out in the field and just beat it with sledgehammers or maybe it's a bat, and maybe I adjusted to a sledgehammer in my head. But yeah, that's pretty fun. If you guys haven't seen Office Space, check it out. It's a funny movie. Ever seen the ink cartridge explode in an office printer? No, but that sounds exciting. That sounds like something I might enjoy. Let's see if we can set that up. Shall we? Oh, I don't know. Well, I think our special guest was supposed to stop by sometime soon. Yeah, wow, it's 9:42. No wonder I'm running out of things to say. I didn't have anything to say to begin with, and I've been talking for 42 minutes. Okay. All right, now I'm clearing all these things out of here. And I'm going to run the show logo one more time because it's cool. Look at that. Look at the show logo. It's the big new show. It's the big new show. My special guest tonight has not arrived yet. You're asking who it is. I don't know. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. That's right, Chooch. That's a great song. And the one dude pulls like this crazy dance move when they're like first kicking it to that in the apartment. He like jumps on one hand and windmills his legs out. I'm like, wow, I wish I could do that. Except that guy's like 5'1", and I'm 6'6". I would injure some people, if not just myself. I would injure people trying to do a move like that. Can we get a Boxing Ben's YouTube short? I don't have access to the Boxing Ben's button. I could play it, but you guys won't see it. I'll add it, though. If you miss the Boxing Ben's, I'll put it up. Oh, there's somebody at the door. Hang on. Who could it be? Oh, my goodness. It's the lovely and talented Miss Emma Gleeson, everyone. Woohoo! Welcome. Look who it is. I think I can slide over. If you speak into this mic, can they hear you?
I don't know, can they?
Guys, can you hear Emma if she's on that mic? I think you should be able to.
Sorry. Should I put these headphones on?
Yeah, they're right there for you.
How is everyone?
Look, everybody, it's the lovely and talented Miss Emma Gleeson. Right here, live in the studio.
And that's where you see the comments. Nice.
Yeah, I got the comments. I just figured that out this episode.
Oh, cool.
Con says, pizza delivery guy is your special guest. Pizza delivery guy? Don't you ever call her that.
How is everyone?
They're happy. Look how happy they are to see you, babe.
I'm very happy to be back here.
It's Mr. Pizza Guy. There's a movie quote. Who is it? It's Mr. Pizza Guy. Just in time for me to interrupt you with a movie quote, babe. Hey, how you doing? Let's do something else. It's Mr. Pizza Guy. That's the quote. It's Mr. Pizza Guy. Mic check, mic check. Chooch says mic check. Fahey is just doling out the money.
I didn't know your movie quote from before, but I knew that it was Joe Pesci because I know you're Joe Pesci.
You know my bad Joe Pesci.
I don't think it's so bad.
It's not great. There are better ones. You're a little bit off screen. You got to move toward me here.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Okay.
You need to be seen.
Get up, move this thing.
Mark G, hush now. I want to hear Ben's thing. Mike
Sorry,
is
can I
dead.
interrupt?
Emma's mic is dead, they're
Oh.
saying.
Huh, that's funny.
Here. So,
I can hear me, and I guess you can hear me in your headphones.
check. Say something in that one.
Check.
Again.
Checkity check. The Chinese chicken.
Chickadee chook chop the Chinese chicken. Yeah, no, your mic is live in the room, but it's not live
Oh,
on here.
Bummer. Okay.
I don't want to try to add an audio capture, so let's. Hey, everybody!
Hey guys.
This is part of the show called Two Mouths, One Mic. Hey, how's it going, babe?
Good. How are you?
Oh, pretty good. I hope my breath is fresh.
Thankfully, it is. I hope mine's okay.
Well, now you can hear. Now you can hear Emma. Everybody, here she is.
Hey guys. I guess you saw me waving, but I was saying hello as well. It's very nice to be back. They're singing a duet. We should sing a duet sometime.
Okay.
Christmas duet.
Let's wait till we have 2 mics, though.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're going to get poked in the eye with my giant nose.
The one I really like, you don't like.
Yeah, hate that song.
Oh, dear.
It's just like people. It's like people talk, singing, and interrupting each other. It drives me nuts, that song.
Oh, I love it. I feel like it just
I know.
layers. You gotta listen more than once to get it all.
No, I don't. It feels like I'm just muscling in on you now.
I'll just rest my head on your shoulder.
Hello. Con says, "Lady and the Tramp." What are you calling me, a tramp? Are you comparing me to Charlie Chaplin? Look how giant my head is.
Yep.
Here's some perspective for you, everyone.
I think we're kind of, there we go, cheek to cheek. Yeah. It's a little
Dancing.
It's a little big.
Cheek to cheek.
So
Diddy says I did this on purpose to be nice and close to her. Smooth. Yeah, until you blew it by typing it out. Did he? Did he or didn't he? Answer the question. Diddy paid us $10. Well, me. You weren't here.
That's awesome.
Did you bring anything interesting with you?
I may have. I may not have. I know I lent you my stories, like my research, that first time when you did it by yourself.
Yes. I don't know if I did a news item, though. I don't think I did. I can't remember.
You did some. I think I heard you doing the one about the truck that's towing the house and just leaves it. And
Yep,
it
you're
just
right.
gets found.
You're right.
But did you do the one about the shoe bandit?
The shoe bandit. No, I did not. And that means it's time for Emma's Weird, Wild, Wacky Wednesday, even though it's Sunday, weekly world news. And its incredibly long introductory graphic. Ba-da-ba-da-bum, ba-da-bump.
All right. So I just threw this together a little bit. I'd looked at it previously and made some notes. And then Ben was like a minute before starting the show and said, "Do you want to do a news story?" And I they require a little bit of preparation. But so here goes. Anyway, this one is about a shoe bandit that just before I didn't get in on that last show. Actually, it was before the one that we didn't do.
It was before the one we didn't do?
Before one we didn't do because of a holiday or something. Anyway.
I love that. I just love that as a way to describe. It was right before the one we never did.
No, I didn't say the one.
I know, I did.
Okay, all right.
I know, it was me that said it.
So it's not...
The shoe bandit.
It's not recent news, but there was a shoe bandit walking around, getting around in Queens, New York, and stealing shoes off unsuspecting victims.
What?
But just one shoe. I love that this is making news in New York. I think it really means, and the police are on it, it really means that crime is down compared to what it has been in the past. And I loved the reporting on it. I just thought it was hilarious just how seriously the reporter was reporting on this, on the video I saw in it.
That is hilarious. So he's the shoe bandit. It's a dude, I'm assuming.
Yes, they have footage of him. And
he's stealing shoes off of people's feet.
Yes, just one
But only
shoe.
one.
Yeah.
Are they sleeping or are they...
No, there's so, I love, I just wrote this stuff down directly from the thing because it sounds so funny. This surveillance video shows the man jumping a turnstile with a sneaker in tow. This is right after he approached a 47-year-old woman on the platform of the Grand Army Plaza subway station and took her left shoe. In all, since the beginning of the year, the same man targeted 3 people, 2 in Brooklyn on Utica Avenue and in the Grand Army Plaza subway station. The victim tells Pix 11, so I'm telling you, news by phone, what happened? And he says, he followed me to work in the parking lot. He doesn't have an Australian accent. And then when I was about to walk to work, he lifted my leg and took my shoe. So that's as far as I got.
That's insane.
It's hilarious.
So I guess it was a slip-on.
Well, no, it said he had a sneaker.
A
when
sneaker.
He was
So how do
in
you
the
just
footage when he was?
But how do you just steal someone's sneaker?
I don't know.
I mean,
maybe you're right. Maybe it's a slip-on sneaker. Maybe he only targets people who look to have loosely fitting footwear on.
It's funny. It reminded me of a time when I was in L.A. I'm thinking, like, that's ridiculous. People don't steal shoes from people. I've had my shoes stolen from me, but I wasn't wearing them at the time.
Yeah.
But I was on the street in Los Angeles once in the middle of the night, and a guy came walking up in his socks, claiming that some dudes in a van just pulled up next to him, jumped out, grabbed him, took his shoes, jumped back in the van, and drove off. And we were like, why? And he's like, I don't fucking know why.
Do you think he had, like, expensive sneakers on?
I have no idea. Probably not, because he would have said, oh, they were like some fancy,
Yeah. Collector's items,
He
sneakers.
just had the right sized feet, or the wrong size, depending on how you look at it.
So what did he want from you guys?
I don't know. I think he wanted us to help him, or he was panicked. He thought he was going to be kidnapped or something, or beaten or something. They just took his fucking shoes and left.
Okay, so it didn't seem like I lost my wallet and I just
No,
need
it wasn't
to
one of
get
those.
home.
No, there had been reports of a white van the guys mugging people in this white van around the same time. So I guess they just liked his shoes. I don't know.
I like that. I mean, it's a pretty classic and regular, way for people to ask for money in New York, certainly. And I think people were doing that in Sydney when I was living there as well. But like going and saying up to strangers on the street and saying, I lost my wallet and I just need to get here. I just need subway fare or whatever.
I need $7.40.
Or whatever for the train. Yeah. I always thought it was hilarious, like how rote it was. Like they weren't improving each time. It was just like
it's the same.
like they were
exact
reading.
thing. Yeah, it's polished. They know exactly what works the best.
No, not polished. Like how unpolished. Like it's like they're reading a script off a teleprompter for the first time.
But that would be like they've
I
never
lost
read it before.
my wallet
okay.
and very unpolished, like they've never read it before, and I just need $5.25 if you could please help me. Like they're not leaving pauses or breaks between the sentences, it's just running on. And
that reminds me of
thank you for your help, anything you can do, like, the monotone.
Yeah.
They don't sound in a panic like that guy apparently did.
Which guy?
The guy who you were saying had his sneakers stolen right off his feet.
Yes, he was definitely panicked, that guy.
Sorry.
That's okay.
But I liked when we were out to dinner recently with friends and our friend Steve said that do you remember what he said? That someone came up to him when they were dating and he went to visit his not then wife in the city, and he parked and he was going in and he said he just needed to get back to somewhere in Jersey, and he said to him, if you can tell me the zip code.
Yeah, tell me the zip code of, and I think was it Weehawken or?
You might be right.
Yeah.
I'll give you the money.
And the guy probably could have rattled off any numbers because he wouldn't have known.
Yeah, because Steve said he didn't know. But he just went and just walked away.
Yeah.
So I thought that was good.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, are you feeling like I talked over you?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Anyway, I thought it was a very funny story, and it was pretty hilarious how violated these people felt.
I can't imagine if someone just
mean,
came up and took your shoe off your foot.
It's weird. It's really, really weird.
How do you let it happen, for one? Like, what are you doing? You're just
guess-
like, oh, hey, oh.
I guess they're so unsuspecting, and you're literally caught off balance. Because if someone lifts one of your feet from behind you,
Yeah.
like you can't kick them with the other one without falling on your ass.
I think it's personal.
Yeah.
It seems like a personal thing. Or people are just nuts.
Yeah. If someone's just having fun. I mean, it's pretty crazy. It happens during the day in public areas, and he gets away with it, and police are taking it very seriously. So,
So watch out for the shoe bandit, folks.
yeah, if he's still at large, who knows?
Go barefoot until they capture this guy. Just hobble around, walking on stones and such.
Or wear boots that are, knee-high boots.
Yeah, boots
Laced all the way
that
up.
lace all the way up.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you for your news item, the shoe bandit.
You're welcome.
That's Emma Gleeson, everybody. I don't think we should continue with the one mic. It's tough.
Okay. Well, it's lovely to see everyone.
She can't see you.
We'll see all the comments then. It's nice to be back. I will leave you in the very capable hands of Ben.
The Hands of Ben. And now it's time for a new segment. The Hands of Ben. In the Hands of Ben. Thanks, babe. Great to have you. It's Emma Gleeson, folks. Clapping for herself. Well done, babe. That was fun. Very fun. I'll try to have both mics. They're not both represented within the broadcasting software.
Okay.
But I'll try to have it so they are next time. Last week, I did the first 4 or 5 minutes of the show on that one. And everyone was like, we can't fucking hear you. Yeah, it was like the days of old.
Oh, dear. Well, nice.
Except I wasn't quite so heartbroken.
Nice to hear that I'm going to be invited back.
I didn't say that. Just kidding. I did say that.
You did.
It's Emma Gleeson, everybody. Weird, wild, wacky Wednesday weekly world news. All right, everybody. Now it's just us. Lots of applause. Very nice, very nice. Of Mice and Ben. Very, very nice. I like that. Let's do one more of these while we can. It's a cash cab drive-by, folks. That means it's time for you to drink your drink. Tip your drink into your mouth. Pour some of your beverage into your face hole and consume. Oh, man, oh, man. I really do like Stella. I'm not sure exactly what it is I like about it. It's one of those simple things. You know, it's a simple pleasure. Anyway, be it beer, be it water, be it whiskey, be it wine. Enjoy a sip of yours, and I'll enjoy a sip of mine. Cheers, everybody. It's episode number 22 of the Big News Show. Which isn't that big, and it isn't that new. Let's take a look at the website here, guys. I'm back on the road, it says. This Tuesday, Jenks Comedy Club in Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Then D.C., the D.C. Comedy Loft, July 28th through 30th. Tacoma Comedy Club, Tacoma, Washington, August 12th and 13th. Ridley's Comedy Castle in Royal Oak, Michigan, November 11th and 12th. And Skyline Comedy Club in Appleton, Wisconsin, December 2nd and 3rd. My website looks better than that now, better than this video shows. But it still has the same link to the Shopify store with all this amazing Big News Show merchandise. Please go there and make a purchase if you can, guys. If you do, you'll be helping me. You'll also be helping Share Our Strength, which is a fantastic charity that fights hunger here in these United States. And For every order placed, a pound of plastic will be pulled out of the ocean. So purchase something silly from the Ben Bailey Comedy Shopify store. Please don't forget to like and share everything you possibly can. And I think we're going to set up the memberships on the YouTube channel, you guys. So I hope you guys are all right with that. I guess I'll hear about it, or maybe I won't, because you won't be able to chime in. But yeah, there'll be special things, so members will be able to like chime in on these. But mostly, you'll be able to watch this every week as a member, and you'll be able to. I think the way I'm going to set it up is that you'll have access to the longer stand-up specials. Ben, when you come to PA, Dutch County, maybe do a special cash buggy. I like it, Kelf. I don't know if I don't know where there's a venue out there. I'm not exactly sure where that is, Dutch County. I think it's past Bloomsburg from here. Thanks, Diddy. Respectfully say well done now that Emma's gone. Diddy, everyone agrees with that sentiment. Chooch certainly does. And of course, I obviously do. She's a good one. She's a good one, that one. She's lovely. She's talented. She's the lovely and talented. Miss Emma Gleeson. I gave you guys a movie quote. I can't remember what it was. Let alone tell you the answer. I thought I gave you guys another one, and I never finished it. Raphael, I don't know when I'll be in Pittsburgh, but that is one of the cities I'm planning to return to. Haven't been there in ages, and there's a nice club there. Let's see if I can straighten my debit card with YouTube out, and we'll see if I'll be able to see you. Mark G. loves himself some chooch. Yes, Emma had a haircut. Lost it. She got a haircut. Dutch County, I'll be illuminated by candlelight. That sounds good. Combing the desert. Emma, your hair looks very nice, babe, says Marty. You can read it. I don't have to read you the... I don't have to sit here. This is a show where I read comments to Emma, but she's not here. Today, like most days, is several strange-o holidays, and we're getting ready to celebrate them. Because it's time for Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Today's a weird holiday, and you better participate. Yeah, this is Sunday, 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 guys. A favorite, a perennial favorite. Have I ever been to Kentucky, says Diddy, 1847. I was born there, Diddy. Bowling Green, Kentucky. Birthplace of Ben Bailey. And yes, I have been back since then. All right, so we've got some weird holidays. Today is National Sour Candy Day. Some people are like, that's every day for me. National Get Out of the Doghouse Day, which I assume means like you're in trouble with the missus. You're in the doghouse. Time to do something to get out of it. It's Mr. Pizza Guy. Thank you, Patricia Bradshaw. It's Mr. Pizza Guy, and nobody guessed, which is fun. I realize you guys don't even care. I just say them. I play the thing, and I say the movie quote, and then that's fine, as long as we do that part. Or maybe you guys got used to them coming at the end. Bowling Green used to be the Corvette assembly plant, or it is, actually. Before that, it was a Chrysler plant. My grandfather worked there. And I've been on a tour of the Corvette plant when I was a kid because my uncle worked there. Never good to be in the doghouse. Yep, for sure. Unless you're the dog, I guess. And even then, you're like, man, I wish I was in the real house. So it's National Sour Candy Day, National Get Out of the Doghouse Day, and Insurance Nerd Day. Insurance Nerd Day. So if you are like a person who loves insurance, chooch, and the sight of a big sinkhole. Ski, you're all over it, man. Yeah, there was a sinkhole in, growing up, my grandparents lived there in Bowling Green. We moved away, but my grandparents lived there, so we went back there all the time. And there was a giant sinkhole in the neighbor's yard. And it connected to the caves, these giant caves. There's an entrance, Mammoth Cave, right at the end of the street, Cave Mill Road. It's not surprising that they named it that. There was a cave that you could go on tours of, Mammoth Cave, huge caves. And like when my mom was in high school, they were going to dances there. They had dances in the caves, and you could sit in the yard at my grandmother's house and hear the dance. You could hear the music from the dance all the way down at the other end of the road where they were having the dance in the cave. It would come up through the sinkholes. Sinkhole is like a terrifying thing. As a kid, I was so frightened of that thing. I just thought it was going to open up and like everything was going to fall in, or I'd just be running through the yard and be like, wah! But yeah, the sinkhole happened underneath the Corvette Museum. Oh, I didn't know that. So that's a different sinkhole, but definitely connected to the caves there. Yep, Mammoth Cave. Yep, that's right. I remember seeing a pile of vets in the hole. Wow, I missed that story somehow. Huh. When was that? When was the... Cool, would love to have a cave party. What's up, Angela O? I don't know. I'm a little afraid of a cave party. I mean, it sounds cool, but it's like, we are in a cave here. 182Q KFTW. My parents put a window AC unit in their doghouse. Haha. It is hot here. Up to 108 this week. Where's that? KFTW. Love caves. Caves are fun, but there's something a little bit scary about caves. I love they put a window unit in the doghouse for the dog. Does anybody know when that was, the sinkhole? Maybe 8 years ago, says Chooch. Chooch, you're right on with the facts tonight, so I'm just going to go ahead and accept that as the truth. We never saw Batman down there. But I think he was down there. All right, so it's Sunday, major distractions. We've got National Sour Candy Day, Get Out of the Doghouse Day, Fort Worth, Texas. All right, cool. KFTW. Welcome. Thanks for joining us from Fort Worth. For what it's worth. Fort what it's worth is a protest in a cave-in. Oh, James. Oh, James, plot. Somewhere else I heard you had grandparents in Sun City. Wow. Yep, I sure did. Did I say that on here? I think I maybe said that on Working From Home. Yeah, that's my other grandparents. My dad's parents lived in Sun City in Arizona, out your way. The very, very first Sun City retirement development. Now they're all over the place. 2014 was the sinkhole, yeah. Yes, Chooch, caves are a bit terrifying. Major distractions reporting for duty. Caves, Kelf hates caves and mine shafts. I guess a mine shaft is really a cave, but it's like a man-made cave, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, both are somewhat terrifying. Happy I never had to work in either one of them, or go to a dance for that matter. All right, folks, it's time for Sunday. One day only. Sunday. It's National Sour Candy Day, so get some sour candy and put it in your mouth and then suck. Now do something nice like bring some flowers or massage her feet because it's Get Out of the Doghouse Day. Now look up your insurance and study your policy and understand every aspect of it because it's Insurance Nerd Day. One day only. Oh, that was fun. It's always fun to do the Sunday. I almost left off a Sunday. And it's always fun to hang out with you guys, man. Thanks for all the money. You guys paid me like a fair amount of money tonight, and it is greatly appreciated. And so is everything that you guys do, you know? That's why we're keeping the show alive. It's for you guys. And because it's fun, man. It's just I was taking it too seriously, I think, for a while. And all the tech issues when we first tried to go live it was traumatic. It was traumatizing for me. But now we've got a new program here, and I'm really liking it. I'm really liking it. They rebuilt most, if not all, of those vets. One was really bad and may not have made it. But most of those, the Corvettes survived the sinkhole. There you go. Thanks, Marta. Love hanging with you guys, too. It's been a great time. I am Ben Bailey. This has been episode number 22 of The Big New Show. We'll see you guys next week, next Sunday. And the week's going to go by like this. Hang on. Hang on, folks.